We're talking about the FBI.
The feds.
Nintendo seems to be using the FBI to do their dirty work.
Yes.
That's kind of strange.
That is very strange.
Let's see what that's all about.
One of the most popular sites for Nintendo Switch piracy has been taken down as part of an ongoing FBI investigation. NSW2U was known for hosting Switch ROMs, which users could download to play on hacked Switches or PC emulators capable of running them. At the time of writing, when you enter the site's URL, you see a notice confirming the seizure, which the FBI says is in accordance with a warrant issued by the United States District Court in Georgia. Well, I think that the big thing is that the feds are involved. You know,
yeah,
that's because usually these websites get legal notices. They send the lawyers after them, and then they get scared and they get shut down. But now we got the FBI, you know, rather than taking care of like real crimes, they're going after a video game piracy website. And it starts with something like this, and then like it'll go on to like smaller sites and enthusiast sites. You know, we've talked about this before. Like Nintendo's like their overreach into things like this.
I'm sure that this isn't the end. They're gonna have more stuff to rip apart.
But like, when do they stop?
The law is not on our side on a lot of emulation mods, so we don't have a lot of protections if we're going to dump our own games ourselves,
right.
Back up our games, or modify our games, or hack our system that we own or whatever. The law is not on our side for that, and it seems like the law is growing closer to Nintendo's side. The biggest defense that people have in favor of Nintendo is just saying, "Oh, Nintendo would never go after you for like hacking your own system or backing up your games." But like, there's no law that stops them.
The Engadget article reminds us that Nintendo updated its end user license agreement for the Switch that effectively enables them to brick your Switch if it runs illegal emulators or pirated games.
A lot of end user license agreements have clauses like that. Like we learned PlayStation has a similar clause. The Nintendo Switch, it was so egregious that it was like you couldn't even plug in a capture card. And this is why end user license agreements should be completely abolished. They should hold no legal ground because they can put anything they want. You already bought the thing. And that just basically forces you into signing an agreement you haven't read, and you already gave them your money.
Yeah, no,
so you're already forced into it.
It's aggressively anti-consumer.